Welcome back to Magic Tarot. This is Jasmine with a 3-card spread for all zodiac signs for September 15th, 2019. We have the Hermit. Sorry. Hold on, guys. We have the Hermit in the reverse. We have the 10 of Wands, and then we have Strength. Okay, sorry. Let's get started with the first one. I'm in a little bit of a rush because for some reason my phone I'm using my phone, it hasn't had a lot of space in it. Okay, with the Hermit, this is the Hermit. This card represents time out for inner truth. So when the Hermit's up on the hill, he's thinking, and that lantern in his hand is called the Lantern of Truth. But he's in the reverse. So when the Hermit's in the reverse, it means that someone is missing a lesson, like they haven't learned from their mistakes. So I'm seeing a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You might have been involved with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and this person did you dirty, but you haven't learned your lesson from that, because I kind of, as I was shuffling, I saw the Knight of Wands, so that means an ex is returning. So it might be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is returning, and you haven't learned your lesson from what this person did to you the first time. And so history can repeat itself if you stay with this person. I'm also seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But history can repeat itself if you refuse to learn from the past. And that can lead to foolish decisions, is what I'm seeing. I also see a tendency for some of you to daydream. You're daydreaming about having more money, better job, or better health, being skinny, winning the lottery or whatever, but you're not taking action to make it happen, okay? In order for all these things to happen, you have to take action. You got to work hard first. It doesn't just fall in your lap, okay? So it's like I'm seeing someone with their heads in the clouds thinking, but they're not really doing anything about what they want. You're not reaching out for your goals or trying to, make something happen. You got to make things happen if you want them in life. Okay, so I'm seeing someone else listening to somebody else's advice that isn't right. Okay, you gotta go with what you know. Okay, what you've been taught, what you've learned, with what you know. Okay, so let's go on because my time is running quickly here. Here we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so the man is hunched over and he's carrying all these wands, but you see how he's bent over and they're heavy, and he's tired because they're so heavy. So this represents you're shouldering a burden. Okay, so I see a lot of you, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you're with, you're shouldering their burdens as well. You're worried about everybody else's problems. You're taking on everybody else's responsibilities, both physically and mentally, and you can't even handle your own. Okay, so maybe you're taking on the burdens of your immediate family or friends. You're maybe paying their bills and yours too, or just handling everything by yourself, but you're not taking care of your own first. Okay, so this card comes up when it reminds you that you can't handle everybody's problems, that you got to handle your own first. Before you can take care of anybody else, you got to take care of yourself. So finally, when you put them down, you're like, wow, I didn't know that I was carrying such a heavy load. You didn't know that this load that you had on your back or on your shoulder was so heavy until you drop them. Okay, so this card reminds you to keep your priorities straight. So when it's sitting next to this Hermit, I'm seeing that if someone did you dirty, that you need to lay that burden down, okay, and think about what are your priorities. What is it that you want in life? What is it that you want to come out of life, for you? You can't please everybody else and do stuff for everybody else if they're not doing you right. Okay, but I'm seeing some of you that can't let go of an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that you're having a hard time letting go of them, and they might be coming back, but if they do come back, you're going to repeat the same cycle over and over, is what I'm seeing, because, like I said, I saw the Knight of Wands as I was shuffling, and that's the card of a player. The Knight of Wands is a player. He's someone that comes in quickly, but leaves quickly, too. Okay, and he's a sign of a player. So be careful with who you accept back in your life. I'm seeing that some of you don't have the strength to let go. Okay, this is the strength card. And you see how she's trying to shut the lion's mouth, because the lion comes in with a big roar, but she's trying to shut it. So that's represents you trying to shut, what's coming at you that is bad, because a lion's bad. He's going to bite you and tear you up and all that. So she's trying to quiet it down. So she's trying to find her strength so she can quiet that lion down. Okay, so that's what this card here is reminding you, that there's nothing to fear but fear itself. You got to gather your strength so you can face your fears. And as you free yourself from your fears, you become freer to do more in your life. You become freer to move, the direction that you want to move to. Yeah. Okay, so I'm also seeing, I'm getting a message about being careful with papers that you sign, especially with anything that has to do with money. If you in business with someone, be careful about the contract that you sign, because someone might duke you out of money or something like that is what I'm hearing. So be careful with that. That's just coming in. So you see how she has the infinity sign here? So that goes on forever. That's the infinity sign that goes on and on and on. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for inner strength that'll go on and on inside of you forever, so you'll be able to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. You want to have courage to face, the new day and face what is. Some of you need courage to let go of this person that's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, because this person is not good for you. Okay, I'm seeing this person coming back. And I'm also seeing, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius stands out real strong. So facing your fears is what you need to do, is what this card is reminding you of, to face your fears and find inner strength. Okay, so it's not a bad reading, but be careful with the past, because anytime the past comes up, it bites you in the ass. And I'm seeing a lot of you didn't learn from the first time that you're going to take somebody back, and then you're going to end up in the same situation again. Okay, so, and you were carrying all these burdens, in your relationship. It wasn't 50-50. You were paying all the bills. You were buying all the food while he or she were sitting home talking on the phone to other people. You were at work, and, and they were spending your money. Okay, and I know that's not what you want, right? So you need to be careful with those types of energies that are coming back, because I do see them coming back. It's better to move on, let go of that burden. Let go of that burden. Find your strength to let go of that burden and move on, so you can get a new thing coming in. Because there are a lot of things coming in, but you got to let go of the past first. Okay, so yeah, not a bad reading. That's what I'm seeing for that energy. Be careful again with signing contracts. If you're in business with someone, and they're handling all the paperwork and they're only paying you a certain amount, look into it, because they might be taking the majority of the money and they're only giving you a certain percentage when you should be getting half and half. Okay, I'm seeing that too. Or not actually seeing it, but I'm hearing that. That's a message that I'm hearing. Okay, yeah, so be careful with those things. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget I'm doing personal readings, and those are more in depth. These are free. I'm not getting paid by YouTube, so I'll only do 3 cards because they're free. But I would eventually like to do live readings. If I get enough subscribers and get monetized, I would especially love to do live readings on YouTube. Also, if you want a personal reading, the information will be down below. Just follow the information down below. Alright? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.